All right, it's looking like we're live. I have a piece of chicken in my mouth that I am finishing off. Did not finish it in time. That is life when you're rushing eating. I'm updating the browser right now, just making sure that we're live. There we go. Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm doing my best to finish this piece of chicken as fast as possible. Well, Christopher Like in the chat already saying, let's go. Love the enthusiasm. Let's get it. If you all remember correctly, we ended last week in Kenya when we saw, well, we may not be accurate there. You all saw a sign that said Kenya that was kind of clear as day on a larger sign. And you all were like, you and that sign says Kenya. What are you doing? Why you still look at that sign says Kenya? And I was like, oh, big brain. Thank you all. And we got that. We were going to end. We were going to call it a night. You all saw that. And we made it through number 150. And we're now on number 151, which is very exciting. We've been back in the triple digits for a few weeks now. It's nice to feel like we're really getting up there again. It's exciting. It's a good, what's the word? We're building good momentum right now. And Freezite's in the chat saying hi all. Hello Freezite, good to see you in the chat. We are currently somewhere with a dirt road and some palm trees. Interesting. And I'm noticing the GeoGuessr logo is a little cut off. So let's change that. Ooh, I'm moving the wrong thing. There we go. Look at that. All right. Let's figure out where we are. AM is saying you are an American hero. Thank you. Thank you so much. Kat's saying hi all. Kat's good to see you in the chat. Welcome in. I don't even have like a region guess right now. Just dirt road, palm trees, stuff. There's stuff. Look, there's a sign over there that we can't read because it's too far away. This one, that's a towel. So it's not a sign. There won't be words on a towel. Same thing with these signs. Christopher Like saying reminds you of Madagascar again. I see a bit of where you're coming from. I feel like the architecture isn't in line, but I could be very wrong on that. I'm not super familiar with Madagascaran architecture. But this house is on stilts. I would assume because of floods, and that makes it somewhat resistant to... Oh, wait. Here we go. Well, we've got a sign for the Cambodian People's Party. I don't think they have a Madagascar branch, so I'm inclined to say we're in Cambodia. Yep, Katz is saying look Southeast Asian, Cambodia, send. Any objections to sending Cambodia? Home of the Cambodian People's Party. Freezite saying not yet. Oh, in reference to Madagascar not having a branch. Maybe you can go ahead and start a video idea. Let's go ahead and send Cambodia. Love it. First of the night. Yep, Freezite saying send. Okay. Feeling kind of Europe. Yeah, signs are... I was thinking maybe New Zealand, but the signs are oriented for right-hand drive. And this is Coto Privado de Casa, so Southern Europe. I don't know Casa. I like... That one's that's throwing me a bit. Could that be Portuguese? It's not Italian, I don't think. Arroyo Los Espinos. No, okay, that's Spanish. Interesting. I don't know. I've never heard of Casa with a Z. Anyone know what that means? My Spanish is lacking. Need to actually start studying, but not been doing the Well, I did the brush at too long of a thing to explain at this point. Friesite saying it means to hunt. Okay. Interesting. So would that be Khazar? Like the infinitive? I'm asking if that is the infinitive, not is Khazar part of the Khazar infinitive, because that would make sense. If I knew there was the infinitive already, then I would, yeah. You know what I'm saying. So I'm feeling Spain. I would love to get a look at these stop signs. If they're in English, then that would be, that would be it done pretty much. That'd be Spain. Friesite saying yes, Khazar. Okay, cool. There you go. It's a vocab word for the day. Friesite saying it could mean hunting lodge. Gotcha. Just need something else. Anything else? Just a little bit more evidence, because we've seen Spanish and it's European vibes, but is that like enough? I don't think so. I don't think vibes are enough once we're at 152, but if you all are good with this, then I'm happy to do it. Christopher likes saying a legally regulated area for hunting, public or private. Koto de. Okay, see, there we go. Koto de, another vocab, I guess, half sentence. Koto de. Vocab phrase. How about that? Another vocab phrase for the day. Katz is saying, agree, not enough. Cool. I like that. We gotta play cautiously. Slow and steady wins the race. 5 guesses do not win the race. That's a person. Got some sheep. Would love to turn the corner and just see a Spanish flag. You know? Just to validate what we think is the location we're at. No passing. Keep on going. Christopher likes saying, was that a person nude? I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt and just assuming they were shirtless. I'm assuming they had pants on. You know, I in general like to assume most people have pants on. That's rule there. Yeah, exactly, Christopher, like, you don't want to know. It's one of those funny, they have a whole map on GeoGuessr of like haha funny spots. That's one of them is a statue of a kid peeing. That's like the haha spawn. So if anyone plays that, I feel like it's a little warped, so let's, okay. Ewannnawe de San Bartolome, CM41, like that's gonna be a challenge to find. Okay, Friesite's saying, generally speaking, Koto is not a word used in Latam. Sorry. You say this is Spain, probably near Extremadura. Alright, so Extremadura is here-ish, if I'm correct. I mean, I'm Ewannnawe. And Katz is saying northern Spain. I mean, we seem to be in agreement that it's Spain, though. I think if we can find even a CM road, I'm happy with that. Or if you all are convinced Spain at this point. Friesite's saying you'd send Spain. Zaragoza. Just turn around. Do a little bit of looking. Alright. Everyone seems to be in agreement. Let's do it. Love it. Yep. Southwest of Madrid. Surround Extremadura. There we go. Loved it. Sammy Marco has joined us. Good evening, peeps. We meet again. We do meet again. Good to see you in the chat. We are somewhere with very nice tree cover. Really nice tree cover. And kind of elongated license plates. With front plates, too. They don't look European. They're missing a little blotch of blue. Sammy Marco saying the kid peeing is in Brussels, Belgium. I guess there are multiple kid peeing statues, because I think the one I'm talking about, I think, is in Japan. Oh, here we go. Apex Resort. This is English for something swimming pool. So I guess, yeah, multiple people felt the need to make statues of child peeing. Some art is just abstract. These people look like they're in left-hand drive. They look like they're sitting on the right-hand side of the car. So I would make a shout at not former Commonwealth country, the current Commonwealth country. Yeah, current Commonwealth country. As for which one, this is a Kenyan plate, I believe, which is super helpful. Yep, Kat's saying hi, Sammy. Freezite saying your guess is New Zealand or Australia. Christopher Lake saying Kenya, you think. I'm definitely on board with Kenya at the moment. Sammy Marco saying it's right-hand drive, though. No, I'm pretty sure it's left-hand drive. We saw them sitting on the right-hand side of the car, which is left-hand drive. Also, I'm seeing this now, and my screen is frozen. Isn't that funny? So, let me really quickly fix that. Sorry, I don't know how long you all must have been looking at that. So let's change it. And problem solved. There we go. Woo! Can you all see that? There we go. Alright, Sammy Marco saying street trees with hard eyes. Love the street trees. Love the tree cover. Christopher Like saying it's left-hand drive. Think it's Kenya. Yeah, I definitely agree. Apex Resort nku@gmail.com. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Yep. .ke and the Kenyan coat of arms here. So, I mean, I think we're good with Kenya at this point. Gotcha. Sammy Mark was a few minutes back. All good. All good. Glad you've caught up. Ill Tired saying you have arrived. Good to see you in the chat, Ill Tired. Sorry I had to put a quiche in the oven and get a bottle of wine from the cellar to chill. Very nice. That sounds like a pleasant night. Man. Sometimes you all share what you eat for what you're eating for dinner. And you're like, oh, I got my bottle of wine and this like lovely meal, or like, you know, oh, it's this tea and I'm like, man, I do not eat like that. I got my water. I had some chicken. It's that uneventful. Cats is saying Kenya send. Let's do it. Cats is saying wine is fancy for a Sunday evening. Depends on your vibe, I feel like. So many people I know, it's like, you know, you just have like a wine with dinner on a Sunday. It doesn't matter what day, you just have, you know, like a wine. And it's, you know, a little cheeky wine with dinner. No harm done. .at. Love it. I would assume Austria. We can, yep, German. Ill Tired saying that's how I stumbled on your stream while eating and browsing YouTube on your laptop. Look at that. I love that. Like origin story. Love to hear it. Christopher likes eating good. Christopher like at the KFC Famous Bowl. I don't even know what that is, but it sounds awesome. Cats is saying too sleepy to eat dinner right now. You'll just eat something good for breakfast. But that's, yeah, not bad. You'll definitely go. I feel like there's a level of hungry you can go to sleep and be like passed out. But then if you exceed that, I personally can't go to sleep because I'm sitting there like, I gotta eat. As long as you have a big breakfast, that's the most important meal of the day. Yeah, Katz is saying Austria send. Anyone object to Austria? We've got a bunch of German on things. German, English. We can ignore that. What else do we have? We have another Austria country code. Freezite saying you're going to get ramen at the fancy ramen spot. Very nice. You all are eating good on a Sunday. Not that you shouldn't eat good on a Sunday. Y'all are eating well. I'm envious. I feel like I've said this a million times, but I only ever eat Mexican food when I eat out. Yeah, Ill Tired saying Austria, let's do it. Boom. Linz. Okay, well, this will be fun. Christopher likes saying they have several bowls. You generally get chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy and corn. Love it. That sounds so good. You all, I just had dinner and you're all making me hungry. Samuel Marco saying you're eating grilled hot dogs. So American. I was outside earlier and someone was grilling hot dogs. I could smell it. It was amazing. It was just I feel like I'm a child at a barbecue and someone's got hot dogs out. There's 30 hot dogs. You got the slice of Kraft American cheese you put on it. I was teleported. So I hope you enjoy that meal, Sammy Marco, because that sounds fantastic. Freezite saying we gotta wean you into different food types. I know. It's that we talked about this last week or the week before. I should, but at the same time, it's kind of but I like Mexican food. This is what the sign. I should probably acknowledge the sign, and not just talk about food. So the color scheme is kind of what I'm going off of here a little. It looks like it's the color scheme of the flag of the Philippines, and that's not a lot to go. And it's also the color scheme of Malaysia's flag. So, can't say Malaysia or Indonesia. Yeah, Sammy Marco's agreeing with Freezite, and Sammy Marco saying Mexican food is good. What do you normally eat when you don't eat out? I kind of have the same thing every day. I have the kind of wheat cereal. What's the shredded wheat? I have shredded wheat with milk for breakfast. Then I have a protein shake, and then I have some eggs with scrambled eggs with hot sauce. So 6 scrambled eggs with hot sauce. Then I have chicken and rice with cucumber and tomatoes for dinner, and then I'll have oatmeal with strawberry yogurt before I go to sleep, and that's what I eat in a day. Did I say protein shake too? I think I did. But that's, to answer your question, and that's every day. I refuse to buy additional food. Katz is saying it's not the Philippines, and I do remember Katz speaks a bit of Tagalog, so I'm going to very much also, okay, these posts are the Indonesian flag scheme, color scheme, red on top, white on bottom. Not that that's that could just be a total coincidence, but we've seen Indonesia loves to color things their flag's colors. Freezite saying when you try authentic Thai or Peruvian food, your life will change for the better. Oh, so I've had authentic Peruvian food. I will say I love Peruvian food. That was one thing when I went to Peru. I was just stunned by that. I was blown away at how amazing Peruvian food was. I just didn't expect it. So yeah, Katz is saying leaning towards Indonesia. Christopher Lake is saying Indonesia. Sammy Marco saying, yeah, that's so dude in his 20s, same food every day. Yeah, but it's it works. it's it's I got no reason for it, no reason against it. This is also the Indonesian flag color scheme, so is this. Let's look at this building. It looks semi-official. Semi Marco saying there's great Peruvian food in the DMV. The DMV does have a very fantastic, diverse food scene. I remember one time walking from Bethesda to Wheaton Mall. I think we've talked about that on here. And just walking past all the kind of not... And I realize not everyone knows all these towns. And not seeing the kind of bougie kind of places you see in Bethesda, and seeing like, oh, this place is Jamaican, this place is El Salvadoran, and thinking like, oh, I gotta try all these places, and then never trying them. Yeah, Semi Marco saying send Indonesia. Oh, okay. Someone saw Indonesia on the sign. I was busy talking and wasn't paying attention, so let's do it. Distracted myself. Any objections to Indonesia? Okay, yeah, even Christopher likes even like, yeah, you're east of Borneo or on the coast at the tip. All right, let's do it. Love it. Love it. Okay, next round. I gotta catch up on the chat. Cats is saying I usually just eat the same thing every day at home, but I try out good food whenever I travel. Oh, wait, we could just be in Indonesia again. Yep. I'm gonna assume, yep. I'm gonna assume we're in Indonesia again. Does anyone object to that? But yeah, it's good to try stuff when you travel. I always have to be pushed to do it, and I hate that. And it's like genuinely a habit that I'm trying to break. But at the same time, I get so stressed of like, is this something that my body can handle because of the dietary stuff I've talked about 1,000 times? Okay, yes, we're good to send. Let's do it. Awesome. Indonesia twice in a row. It doesn't... It's like Uncanny Valley, Finland. This could be interesting. We'll go down the hill. But yeah, and then Freesite saying, yeah, Florida man arrested for hoarding shredded wheat cereal. It's on BOGO, a ridiculously frequent... Like, it's always on BOGO. So yes, I have a lot, usually. I've got two unopened boxes right now. And then, yeah, Freesite saying you pupusas this week. Delicious. I don't know what those are, so I will have to Google them. I'll add them to the vocab sheet for the week of Koto Day, Kazar, and pupusas. And then Sammy Marcos saying, all the strip malls with authentic food in the DMV is great. Sadly, yeah, tons of food allergies, so non-chains who don't publish their allergies menus are really hard. Gotcha. I'm sorry to hear that. That really sucks. Like, I know what that feeling's like. It's really annoying. But, you know, you just kind of gotta... It's life, and it sucks. That is... What are you doing? Teddy is trying to be part of the stream, but he's doing it from across the room. Yeah, Semi Marco. I just saw the lunch every day part under your message. It's life, and it sucks. So we've got some kind of farms on this lake. It's really pretty. Could be Sweden. Christopher likes saying it could be the Asian country of Monaco in reference to Indonesia last round. The Asian country of Monaco. Can you all hear Teddy? He's just whining at me from across the room. He's not actually coming. Oh, no, never mind. He's made his way over. Hi. You coming on to the stream? All right. Say hi, Teddy. Okay. Thought your paws were wet for a second. I was like, what have you been up to? Hopefully nothing weird. Freesite saying Salvadorian corn cakes filled with meat and cheese or beans. Nice. So kind of like... Not to diminish them, we came from that way. Not to diminish them, but is it sort of like empanadas? Okay, Semi Marco saying pupusas are from El Salvador, very popular. Gotcha. Definitely try them out sometime. Along with the thousands of other foods I need to try. That is my cup of water, Teddy. And look at that. Katz is saying Teddy with a little heart emoji. Teddy, you gonna do the little thing with your Teddy, you gotta make the heart with your paws. Because Teddy's young, he does the Gen Z one where you do that rather than this. I might be doing it wrong, but oh, look at that. But yeah. Okay, yeah, Christopher likes saying we hear him. Sammy Marco saying doggo. Ted, you gotta say hi to everyone. Freezite saying no, they're cooked on a griddle but not deep fried. You need to try ASAP. Okay. I'll make a note. A mental note. No one let me forget. I will try it. This will be... I'll start trying new foods, and if I try new foods, I'll put them in the Discord. Papooses. Okay. I can remember that. Where do we think we are? I fear we may have gone through the only town. At least for a bit. Which is concerning, because it didn't give us much. Other than, I think it's Scandinavia. Don't know. I do not know. You all can't see Teddy right now. He's got like he's like on my lap and kind of leaning to the side onto the desk, just like collapsed like a rag doll. He does that a lot. Hi. Who's a good puppy? Freezite saying we should have a food posting folder in the Discord. I like that. I'll remind me at the end of this, and I'll add that to the Discord. Come on. Okay, there we go. Little arrows. Let's keep going. Teddy's starting to lean on the keyboard, so we're going to move the keyboard. Christopher likes saying could be anywhere, even Canada. Don't say that. Don't say that. I liked it just being Scandinavian. It's less stressful when all the guesses are on one continent. And we can't even look at the sun to discern if it's Europe or North America. Cats is saying you definitely contribute to posting food when you travel. Love it. Cat says, you know, if you're somebody who's trying lots of new foods when you travel, then we would love to see them. I'd love to know what the good stuff is when you travel. Like when I had Rwanda planned, and of course that's not happening anymore due to the monkeypox outbreak. We talked about this last week. Okay, we got to be super detective here. I was looking into the food, and I couldn't get too good of an idea of what was really there. It was a lot of like meat and vegetables, which is so not specific at all. That's like every place's food. So I was just kind of like, risk it. Cats is saying leaning towards Scandinavia with the red barns. Freezite saying this could be Norway. Yeah, I think the barns are un-Canadian. Anyway, we got the grass on the roof, which is distinctly Scandinavian. And I think it could be, not that it is flat, but it's flatter than Norway usually is. That doesn't mean it's not Norway, but it makes me think more Sweden. Not even decisions. We're nowhere near decisions yet. We won't be making any decisions on the information we have. What? What are you growling at? Hi. Yeah, cats, I agree. We should take time to find a sign. That's exactly what we need to do. So I saw these little things up here, and I was like, oh, this could be a sign. And I was thinking, okay, that's what we need to go do. All right, Teddy, you want to move over here? Okay. But I know what you're thinking, and the dinner, the little bit that's left, is also over there, so I have to move that so you don't eat it. Christopher likes saying, didn't the State Department put a travel advisory to Central Africa? It wouldn't surprise me. That was the thing, is like when I canceled Rwanda, it was all the news stories were like, a travel ban hasn't been put into place yet. Eskencourt, that feels more Norwegian than Swedish. But it was, yeah. Travel bans haven't been put into effect yet, but that's very possible, and I'm sure we all remember 2020. And just kind of... I was so disappointed to cancel that trip. Unbelievably disappointed. But better to not go into the center of... as Friesite put in the Discord during the week, an epidemic of global concern. Better to not do it. Wait, I got the flight credit, so that's good. Can go next year, and I'm so excited to do that. And I have another really cool idea for next year, but it might have to get pushed to the year after that. Just depends how physically fit I am at the time. We'll see. It would be two crazy summer adventures. Yeah, Kat saying, yeah, better to be safe than get stuck there. Exactly. I can suck it up knowing that I'm safe in, a very safe country on the other side of the world, where I'm comfortable and not thinking, if I go outside and see people, am I gonna get monkeypox? So, yeah, better to kind of suck it up. As we said earlier when talking about, food allergies and how Sammy Marco has a few, and the thing myself, it's life, and it sucks, but we keep going. There's no giving up. Friesite saying Everest for 2025. Nice. We're pushing it a little. I'd say a level down from that, but it could be 2026. Again, just depends on how active I am and how much money I have, and it's been a bucket list thing of mine. Not Everest, the thing I'm planning. You know what? I can share that. I can share it. I'll catch up in the chat, then I'll share it. Kat's is saying maybe Kilimanjaro if he's doing Rwanda in 2025. Oh, a big road, a good road. Yes! That's a Finnish sign, too. Where'd it go? That is a Finnish street sign. Roro. Okay, that's Norwegian. Huh. Okay, well, let's go in the direction of civilization, because that's the way it's pointing us. I think this is Norway now. Yeah, Kat's saying not Finland, more likely Norway. Christopher likes saying we need a group trip somewhere. Little meetup trip. That'd be cool. But the big thing, so now that Rwanda is a next year thing, something I've always, and even if I don't end up doing it next year, I'm not in the shape to do it, something I've always wanted to do. And maybe sharing it on here will keep me accountable to someday do it. But I want to do this since I was 15, is swim the English Channel. So England to France, 38 kilometers. I think that'd be I think that would just be the coolest thing ever. I want to do that for the longest time. Because I was a swimmer in high school and a bit in college, not club, not actual NCAA. But that was always that was the Everest of swimming in my head. It was England to France. I can do getting to that level. And yeah, Kat's is saying that can be cool, but yeah, you must be physically fit to do it. So it's that's why there's the caveat there of I really need to be. Let's look at this plate. I really need to be in the right shape to do it. So that's why I said love to do it next year. Might be the year after that. It all depends. You know, you get injured, stuff happens. C'est la vie. Cats catching up. Freezite saying we should go visit Drew in Minsk. Yes, I'm sure. Let's try to. Okay, EU plate. Nothing super descriptive on here. Yeah, EU plates. Or just European plates. Norway is not EU. European style plates. It's got the blue. It's got the blue that's common with plates in Europe. It's one of the countries that's not in the EU but has the EU style of plate. Ooh, excuse me. And yeah, ill-tired, reacting with a shocked face. Again, it's very easy to just to say, like, I'm gonna swim from England to you know what, everyone? Next week's stream, I'm gonna fly to the moon with my own willpower. I can't fly yet, but I'm gonna learn this week, and I'm gonna learn how to fly myself to the moon based on pure willpower. So it's like, I can say it. It doesn't mean I'll ever be able to do it, but that's a really cool goal. I think that'd be a cool video. That would be a GoPro, like, on my head. It would be the least, like, cinematically friendly video I've ever done. But yeah, Christopher likes saying a week in Iceland would be amazing. Week in Iceland would be cool. Iceland's just such a, come on, beautiful place. And come on. Freezite saying could be the coldest thing too. Not for me. Besides, never forget 1707. Very true. Very true. It's I am having issues. Kind of the never forget 1707 thing can only go so far. The meme of that can only go so far. But yeah, I think it's you do wear a wetsuit, and that's why it would be a summer thing too, because freezing. But yeah, and you have to do like 5 preliminary swims in similar temperature water, which is annoying because that's a thing that could hold it up time wise, because obviously Florida doesn't have similar temperature water, and all of the water here has something that would like gators in the like you're either in the ocean and just kind of doing that with whatever, you know, it's not super dangerous, but at the same time, like, and then lakes are just a death sentence. It's that simple. Ill-Tired saying try the Great Lakes. Ill-Tired is opting for me to, instead of getting attacked by a shark or a gator, to die of mercury poisoning. So I'm keeping an eye on your suggestions, Ill-Tired. I do not want mercury poisoning. This is looking Norwegian. Fair again, Stensas. Rain Slakteri. It's feeling Norwegian. I'm aware I've probably butchered those, but they're Norwegian, probably. We can find these. We can find these 100%. E6 is the 31. I wouldn't even know where in Norway we might be. Ooh, so could that be like a smaller? I'm confused. Don't know what the strategy here is. Christopher likes saying you should check out Project Iceman. What is Project Iceman? Ooh, this could be in the south. Here we go. It's the similar style with the white box on the roads. I haven't found 31 yet, but I mean it's the same style. That it's got to mean something. And Freezite saying Burmese pythons. True. Forgot about those. One time in high school, I was sitting in a Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru, and I saw a guy cycle through the other direction on his bicycle, and he wasn't holding the handlebars. In one arm he had a baby. I don't know how old, a baby. He had a baby. And in the other arm, he had his Burmese python. Well, maybe not Burmese. He had a very large snake. If that's it wasn't like a corn snake. It wasn't, or like a black racer, like a domesticated snake. It was a massive like thing. It was him, his baby. I'm assuming his baby, big snake on a bicycle, no handlebars. And I was sitting there in the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru, and I was like, "That's the most Floridian thing I've ever seen." That was wild. Freezite saying to us that was a baby, to the snake that was just lunch. Exactly. That was the thing that got me. It's like, yeah, if you want to risk yourself by, like, you know, having the snake there, that's one thing. If the baby, it's like, come on. I don't know if I would if I'd put a baby in that situation. This is Velkomen, and it doesn't have the dots over the O that Swedish does. So that's something. Probably not Sweden, but I think we know that. Christopher likes saying this is central Norway in the boonies. Freezite saying in Minecraft. Is that like how you... Cats is saying Norway send. Central Norway. What counts as central Norway? Like central east-west or central north-south? Because those are two very different places. But I'm happy to send it if people are down for that. Cats in Norway both saying send. Let's do it. Awesome. 158. We're doing well. But yeah, Freezite saying in Minecraft. Is that like how you can like dodge saying kind of uh-oh things if you just add in Minecraft? Or you can, you know, you say something kind of sus and then you add in Minecraft to be like, oh, it wasn't real. Seen that. There's words there, but it's too far away. Yeah, Freezite saying that's what the kids do. I've seen that on clips. Carport, something called carport, something center. Does it say Abuja right there? Nigeria? I think that says Abuja. Does anyone else see that? Abuja right there. British English. I mean, I think it tracks. Yeah, Frida saying exactly. Plausible deniability. So it didn't mean anything because you said in Minecraft. There's the Nigerian follow car. And yep, it is following. It is in fact following us as it's supposed to. And what's on here? The Redeemed Christian Church of God. There's an address right there. Yep, Christopher likes saying Nigeria. Let's go over here. Abuja. Okay, we're in Nigeria. Does anyone object to that? I feel like we kind of got it. We are good. We're definitely good. Coming up onto a main road. This is look, different follow car. And then so they either built that building or doesn't matter. Any objection? That's interesting. Not what I'd expect to see here, but any objections to Nigeria? I think we're good. So let's do it. Awesome. Yes, there we are, Abuja. Yep, Cat saying that truck got lost. Exactly, that truck got lost. Yeah, Freezite saying that's German. Oop. Well, here we are again. Yeah, Christopher likes saying Nigeria is more developed than people assume. Yeah, that's like it's like when I was telling people that I was great. Like when I was telling people that I was going to go to Rwanda, everyone was like, it's like no. Okay. Freezite saying cooking oil and fats business truck. Weird. Huh. I'm not sure why that truck was in German. It's very odd. Did I mention Yeah, exactly, cats. Many countries in East Africa are more developed too. People just don't realize it. There's this very like stereotypical image of Africa in the Western mind. Um, yeah, exactly, Sammy Marco. Rwanda is one of the safest African countries for tourists, and that's like all vehicles are subject to a security search on exit. All right, English. Yeah, freeze like guilty by association. Okay, I'm gonna finish this thought in a minute, I promise. Just trying to get some evidence. Important, yeah. So we seem to be at the office for the trail, so let's hang around here. Freezite seems some places in Africa are 200 years behind. Mozambique or Malawi, yeah, there are some. Malawi whose economy suffered when the government purchased one helicopter. There's stuff like that. DRC just constantly on fire. You know. Katz is saying, yeah, agree with Malawi. Christopher Lexington is giving Kenya vibes. Freezite saying what the signs say. It was English. It said, you know, all vehicles need to be checked upon exit, and something about walkers need to do this or that. It was English. But there's a lot of English-speaking places this could be. Drew saying, this is weird. I've never seen this part of Belarus. It's the Belarusian Highlands. Yeah, Cat saying, hi, Drew. Freezite saying, Drew, we're going to your house next month. We're coming to visit. Here we go, another sign. Sammy Marco saying, Australia, South Africa, Namibia. The hills look cool. The hills do look really cool. This is a cool spot. But I would love to know where this spot is. I think we stick this way. Nope. Okay, that ends. We gotta go over here. Freezite saying Lesotho. It could be. Because Lesotho's the one with less tree coverage, right? And Sammy Marco's making a good point. Especially if it's for tourists. Could be an English-speaking country, but could not be an English-speaking country, but the lodge could be for tourists. It's a very good point. But, I mean, stop me if I told this story like a week or two ago, but I went to the Apple store. I was trying to get a new phone because my phone kind of sucks. And I was explaining, like, yeah, the battery dies quickly, but, like, it's manageable. It's not desperate. I'm just going to Africa, and I will be traveling by bicycle in, you know, like rural areas, so I want it to not die because it's how I'm navigating. And the person helping me was like, oh, where in Africa are you going? I said, Rwanda. And she just looked like shocked. She was like, ah. And I was like, no, Rwanda's actually cool now. It's like pretty safe. And she's like, well, I'm actually going to Africa later this year for the first time. I'm like, oh, cool, where are you going? She's like, Johannesburg. And I'm obviously not going to say this to her, but I was like, that's way more dangerous. That is way more dangerous than Rwanda. Johannesburg is terrifying. Yeah, Freezite saying, yeah, there's not a lot of trees. Exactly. Drew saying it's called a produce stand, Ewan. Oh, yeah, Apple Store. Haha. Very funny. Comrade Drew Kashenko. Yeah, exactly, cats. Johannesburg is very dangerous. Yeah, Semi Marco saying, yeah, South Africa has the highest murder rate. Yep, not a safe place. But I guess the perception she had was maximum 6 persons per cabin. Oh, here we go. Jack Canopy Tours. Sammy Marco asked him, did you get a new phone? The 16 comes out in a month. I didn't. I was just like, it wasn't like a super necessary spend. Is anyone making out anything from this? Ooh, Iltar making a very good point. Go to the car, we can see what drive it's on. We will do that in 1 second. Trying to figure out if there's anything helpful on here. 268. 268 country code. That is Africa. I don't know where though. So yeah, let's go check out the cars. Did I get a new phone? No. It was an unnecessary spend, and I was trying Malolocha Canopy Tour. and I was honestly, I was happy just getting the same phone again. I think I have a 13. I was happy with just getting another 13 to save money and kind of reset the battery life. Yeah, Sammy Marco saying get a good battery bank because the African sun will kill it. I got 2 battery banks actually, just in case. But then, of course, monkeypox said, nope, you can't come to East Africa anymore. You'll get the monkeypox. So, Cat said Ghoul said 268 is Eswatini. Cats, you're getting a slap on the wrist for Googling. Don't Google. No doing that. But Christopher Like said Eswatini as well, so we can count it. Because I'm assuming Christopher Like didn't Google, so we're good. Cat's saying, oh, oops, sorry. No problem. All good. Sammy Marco saying, looks like South Africa could be Swaziland too. Well, Swaziland is now Eswatini, so you were right, Sammy Marco. Freezite saying just get an Android and save money. I could spend on ramen instead. That's a good point. But it's I've considered it, but at the same time, I've done like video stuff ever since I was a child, and it's just so easy to transfer it over to the computer with an iPhone. And the doing video stuff since a child is like why I say, you know, when people are like, oh, you know, when's the next video coming out? And like, it's been a bit, and like, I'm gonna be releasing videos until I die. So like, you got time. There's time. Been doing it forever. There's nothing stopping that. Yeah, El Tired saying Pixel 9 Pro next month. Also, you can get a vaccine for monkeypox, 2 doses, but make sure you get it on the shoulder and not the forearm. Or that's blocked. Yeah, not forearm. Sometimes leaves marks. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, well, let's do Eswatini. Yeah, I'll probably get the monkeypox vaccine before I actually do try Rwanda again next year. But, you know, it was 2 weeks notice. I didn't want to get the monkeypox vaccine and then show up and then, you know, everything's blown up and things are very bad and like just like what we all remember from March 2020. I didn't want to walk into Rwanda and that's what's happening, and I'm like, can I get a bicycle? This is feeling Mongolian. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I'm seeing oh wait, so Sammy Marco's saying call it past tense. Did you already see something that confirms it? Roof rack meta. Sammy Marco saying Freezite, he's too American. He can't have a poor man's Android. And then the /S sarcasm. Yeah, exactly, Sammy Marco. You did an iPhone 2 and the main reason's the camera. It's just super easy to, and like not even the camera, it's just so easy to just like airdrop. Like, whoo, I need to edit this right now. Airdrop, boom. It feels so seamless. Drew's saying they need to give horrible diseases less ridiculous names. Monkeypox sounds so unintimidating. Well, I think that's why they've started calling it Mpox. It's like with, Cyrillic, another thing in the direction of Mongolia. But yeah, like with the COVID, they were calling it coronavirus, and then kind of come like, I don't know, May 2020, it was COVID rather than coronavirus. There's definitely Mongolia though, right? Katz is saying, okay, I think it came from the monkeys. Drew's saying that sounds like a rapper. That would be a sick rap name. What's up? I'm Monkeypox. And it actually goes kind of hard. I either, like, I can't, it either goes hard or it sucks. I can't figure it out. One of you has to start a rap career now. Sammy Marco saying airdrop is great. The fact a 4K video can transfer at nearly full quality is crazy. Exactly. It's too good. I didn't realize it was a Kanye reference. My bad. If I played, or just kind of, I don't know. I didn't know it was a Kanye reference. El Tired saying you need a yurt to confirm. I don't think we're finding a yurt. I think we've got kind of restricted coverage wherever we are. Christopher likes saying you have a Pixel 8 and it's one of the best phones. Don't diss an Android. Would never diss it. But I just the seamlessness of the iPhone. It's too good. It's too cracked. Drew's saying your stage name is Lil Yurt. I think Freezite's onto something with Lil Shenko. You gotta lean into your Belarusian heritage, Drew. And that's a good point. Yeah, Cats. With iPhone, you can also use AirTag to track the luggage. AirTag's fantastic with that. Freezite sent a vote for Sammy to be a rapper. Little monkey. Sammy Marco sent the last person to be a rapper. Don't even listen to rap. Shame. It's a shame. Alright, I think we've explored the Mongolian labyrinth that we're kind of stuck in here. Does anyone think this is not Mongolia? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Mongolia. Sammy Marco saying Google has an AirTag competitor now. Interesting. Now, I had to use Google Pay the other day for something, and I was like, what is this? I was so confused. I was trying to knock off Apple. Cats is saying send Mongolia. You trust Sammy. Sammy Marco saying it's the Mongolian favelas. Let's do it. Mongolian favelas for the win. Love it. Ulaanbaatar. 161. We're flying. Drew's saying Ewan could make an entire book out of my bars. Bro spits. Okay. So, we have this sign. Now we get to do the fun thing of trying to figure out which script this is. Because we can see it's the something party. And then we have this in a script that I cannot read. I don't think it's Thai. Maybe Laotian. It looks Cambodian. It's not going to be Burmese. Christopher likes saying, Sammy, reach into your John Cena rapper side. I didn't know John Cena did a rap. Maybe, is it the intro for the show where he's the superhero? Is that the... You can see I'm very in tune with pop culture. Cats is saying leaning towards Sri Lanka. That's a good one. So let's... Right, they don't use the script for the map in Sri Lanka. 1 second, I need some water. I'm talking too much. Whew. That was a very refreshing sip of water. Drew saying I own both the Macho Man and the John Cena rap CD. So there's a whole CD. There's a whole John Cena rap CD. Amazing. I had no idea. Sammy Marco saying my last name's Ukrainian. Come up with a rapper name for me. Trying to think how you can... How could you... It's... Kursk is the region... Ukraine or Ukrainian allied groups just invaded, right? You could probably do something with that. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, though. Gotcha. Okay, Drew's saying, yeah, listening party. It's called You Can't See Me. I can't even tell if that's a joke. Yep, can't read that. Christopher likes saying Ewan. Cena rapped like a boss earlier in his WWE career. I had absolutely no idea, honestly. Absolutely no idea. Ooh, flag. Freebie. Cambodian People's Party, let's go! And it's not Madagascar because they don't have a branch there, like we mentioned earlier. Let's go! Cambodia. Yep, Ill-Tired saying Cambodia, maybe. Cat saying Cambodia, send. Drew saying you were a true chain gang soldier. I hope that repeating that is okay and that I didn't just repeat something terrible. Freezite saying Drew's the yay of the East. A genius, Steve Jobs and Walt Disney with mental illness. Walton. That needs to that should like Instagram bio right there. Instagram bio worthy. Everyone has to pressure Drew to put that in his Instagram bio now. Cat's saying maybe Cambodian People's Party, Belarus branch. Very, very good point. Let's check. It is, in fact, a Cambodian branch of the Cambodian People's Party. Darn. Drew's saying he do be mentally ill. So, there you go, Drew. You gotta do it now. Here we go. Straßenschaden. Straßenschaden. German. Yes. Switzerland doesn't use the B-looking one, I don't believe. So I want to say Germany or Austria, but can't be sure yet. Yep, Sammy Marco saying that'd be a great Instagram bio. Christopher likes saying Cena doing a rap-off with Kurt Angle was a classic. That does sound funny. Yep, still some German. Freezite saying Chi-Town stand up. Nah, Chi-Town sit down. Drew is the East Coast yay, or Gulf Coast way. Yay. Gulf Coast yay, not way. Way is Spanish. It's Spanish for, or Mexican slang for dude. It is, of course, also a word in English, but for whatever reason, the Mexican slang was the first thing that popped into my head, rather than the English word. Drew saying, all I saw was I want to move to Australia, and I know what the rest of it says. Yeah. Yep, I want to move to Australia so that I can try being mentally ill while upside down. Love that. Katz is saying Germany. I think Germany, but it could be Austria. That's the only problem here. I think the last couple times we've had Germany, we found AFD posters for fairly quickly. So, should be good. Freezite saying, little known fact, Drew cannot afford to live in Minsk. He's from the mean streets of Goma. Yeah, Drew couldn't live in Minsk even if he wanted to. Bros, ooh, okay, here we go. This should be helpful. Whoa, it's not helpful at all. Yay. Other side looked like there was a Bavarian flag, though. Nope, it's just stuff. And Drew saying, yeah, he's on a teacher's salary, so Freezite's not wrong. And Sammy, oh, come on. This way. No, I don't want to. I'm gonna trick it. I'm gonna go straight. No, okay. Well, we have to go back. Sammy Marco saying, Drew, wouldn't moving to Australia just fix your mental illness because it's upside down land? I hope it does. Anything that cures whatever Drew has, I like the sound of. Let's see if this car has any interesting bumper stickers. Nope. Freezite saying Drew Town stand up. Sammy Marcus saying, yeah, okay. Only see a lot of AFD if it's East Germany. Yes, Iltired, I can go back to that crossing and see what those yellow town signs said. Let's head on back. Ebenath, 1 kilometer. Scherbach, 3 kilometers. And Nusorn, also 3 kilometers. That's what we've got. Huh. Oh, wait. Nope, never mind. I thought that would be helpful. Oh well. Freezite saying only thing that could cure him is more cowbell. I vaguely get the reference, but it's not clicking. The reference isn't clicking. Iltired saying, oh, yeah, here we go. Scharbach. Yeah, okay, let's go. Taking the windy road. Iltired saying, nope, just thought bottom one might have said Nuremberg real quick. Gotcha. No, that would have been nice. Christopher likes saying, you had lots of upside down jokes when you're calling the US from Australia. That's funny. It's such a good, easy joke. It's like, what's the low-hanging fruit? That's the phrase. Okay, Freezite saying the signs are German style. I like that. point in the direction of Germany. Not Swiss. What about Austrian? Interesting. We know we're in the Germanic part of Europe, at the very least. I mean, and we saw the one that looks like a B but makes the double S sound, and they don't have that in... I don't believe they use that in Switzerland. Another way we can, eliminate Switzerland from contention is, as Drew was saying, you can tell it's not Switzerland because of the lack of holes. As we all know, Swiss cheese is named Swiss cheese because it has a bunch of holes in it, just like Switzerland. That's where it actually got the name from. It's not even from Switzerland. It's actually from Myanmar. So, fun fact, more you know. Add that draw a line at the bottom of your vocab sheet for today and add like a fun fact about that. That'll be a good one. Freezite saying, hard to tell about Austria. They have a few styles. Gotcha. Okay, that's disappointing. Unterscherbach. Sammy Marco is saying, look up negative harmony music, and that's how Aussies hear all normal music. That's funny. Yep. Okay, Freezite saying, the thing that should learn the name of that makes a double S sound but looks like a B is not used in Switzerland. And Christopher likes saying the bollards are German. That's a very bold claim, and I like it. It helps us narrow down Germany. So, I think we might be coming into the town that it mentioned back there. It's been about 3 kilometers. So we should be coming into it. Here we go. Yes, we've got a car. A person in the car. We keep going. Yes, we are in Scherbach, Stad Voldershof. I'm not going to make an attempt at the bottom word because I butchered enough German this round. Leave the language alone for a couple minutes. Stop bullying it. Hofer, Brauer. There we go, right back to bullying German. Not hopeful. Anyone here wearing a Bundesliga jersey? A German Bundesliga jersey, not the Austrian Bundesliga. They have the same name. Would have been helpful. Iron Cross. 1914, 1918, 1939, 1945. The Iron Cross with the War Memorial is kind of, that's a bit of a giveaway. I think we're good. Freezite is saying Jacques Clar, which I believe is yes, clear. Christopher likes saying Austria black is on top, Germany black is below, white top. What? Oh, the bollards. Gotcha. Okay, well, like that. Freezite saying send Germany. This is kind of the gimme in my head. Yeah, Katz is saying I think we can send Germany. I think we're all good with this. Sammy Marco saying when you think of Europe, you think of the cool city design. You don't think of how some of them live in small towns like this. Yeah, no, it's really nice. That was one of the cool things when I lived in Scotland, near Czechia. Was kind of cycling through the countryside and then getting into these tiny towns of like 15 houses, and there's like a pub and 2 restaurants and like a post office, and like that's kind of like a supermarket but like a smaller one, and that's kind of it. And it's just like, it's so charming, but at the same time it's like I don't think I could do that. It's like, wow, this is so pretty, I would love to live here. And then the reality of it is 4 days later I'd be like banging my head against the wall. Like, get me. Look, the Eric Andre meme. No, that's, he wanted to be let in. Never mind. You all know what I'm saying. Any thoughts? I'm thinking Europe. I think we've had... we haven't had any in the Americas yet today, despite most of the Americas being covered by Street View. Ooh. Interesting. Makes me think we might be a little Eastern. Yeah, Freezite saying small town living in those places can drive one insane. Yep, I'd imagine. Oh, I would love to be able to figure out what language this is. It's so small and far away. Freezite saying this gives you... excuse me. This gives you Poland vibes. I can see it. I can definitely see it. Might take this moment to talk about the upcoming streams, but I want to make sure that I don't have another sneeze coming on in a second. So I'll have some water. Just kind of... Okay, I think that the urge to sneeze has dissipated a bit. We've got someone on a bike. Yes. Simi Marco saying Polish vibes, so agreeing with Freezite. We just need to see a shrine to Mary or a flag. We'll be on the lookout. And actually, this sign up here would confirm... Nope. I'm trying to move closer to where it's not. Huh. That's not Polish. I'm not sure what it is. Could that be Estonian? Yeah, Cat's saying not Polish, Lithuania or Latvia, you think. Yeah, Freezite saying Baltic. Simi Marcos saying looks Romance, maybe Romanian or Baltic. This is... it's... The thing is, they're not using any characters. I think it's Lithuanian. Lithuanian seems to use the characters that we don't use in English at a lower frequency than the other two Balkan states. I feel like it's more likely to have two towns that are just pure Latin alphabet. And it's more likely to have that in Lithuania. Ill-Tired saying, are we sure not Latvia? No, we're not sure. We are not sure at all. That's the problem. We don't know. Yeah, Katz is saying Latvia is a possibility too. Could just be towns with no symbols. Keep looking for sure. Christopher likes saying you think it's Latvia. Okay, let's go back and look at which town's closer. So we'll go to the one that's 7 kilometers away. And I'm not going to try to pronounce it, because it would not come out well. Okay, here we go. So, what country uses the G with the tail? Not seeing it in Latvia. Oh, there we go. Katz is saying that's the Lithuanian with the G. Let's look. Donde? I don't see anywhere that's using it, which is really annoying. Okay, I'm not gonna look through all of Lithuania. Was I still in? Yes, I was still in Lithuania. That's good. Yep, Ill-Tired. Yep, now we got the other characters. Zoseni. That E is only in one of the languages, isn't it? As well. Okay, we'll just keep going. I'm not gonna cross-reference every letter we see with the map. Arup, or Abrup. We got a bus stop. Abrup. Cat's saying the E can be Lithuanian or Latvian, but the G is only for Lithuanian. I mean, I'm happy to... Are you 100% on that, Cats? If you are 100% on that statement, then I'm happy to go with Lithuania. Cats is saying 100%. Anyone object? Oh, I think another sneeze is coming on. That might... Ooh. Christopher likes saying not Lithuania. Ill-Tired saying let's keep looking. We'll keep looking. Yeah. Yeah. We want buy-in from everyone. We want everyone to be on the same page. I've got that fit. You know when you know you need to sneeze, but it's like you can't sneeze, and it's just like that's what's happening right now. Eltard saying we're just going off only letters. Let's find letters in websites or other info. Good point. As we talked about this the other week when I was saying we're going a little slow today. Slow and steady wins the race. That's what keeps us in this game. We got to be careful. Yeah, Sammy Marco saying, yeah, I hate that. Yeah, when you can't sneeze, it's the worst. It's like you're sitting there knowing it's coming. Katz is saying, oh, wait. I know we shouldn't use it, but okay, nothing. Katz is saying, sticking with Lithuania after watching some Lithuanian shows. Gotcha. I'm happy to keep Lithuania at the top of my mind as to where I think it is. If you're 100%, then I trust you. But we do need buy-in from everyone. Katz is saying, okay, the N is also Lithuanian. We almost at the town? Kupol. I'm not going to try it. I think we're almost at the town. Yes, we are. We're here. So let's head in. I'm sure Latvian flag. Yeah, that is a Latvian flag. We'll keep moving. I didn't expect to see that. Katz is saying, okay, maybe Latvia then. Huh. Interessante. Kind of a small town. I was hoping it would be a little bigger. This right here looks like Florida. Like this little like screen of these trees, it looks exactly like Florida. Fun observation. Eltard saying if we're in town, fire station / police. I don't think you're saying. Oh, never mind. We're already through. We might still have some more to go. We haven't seen the leaving town thing yet. Oh, look at that. They put it on a map for us. So we're somewhere in this view with a Latvian flag that we've just seen. So I think we're safe with Latvia at this point, given that map does not have Lithuania in it. This map right here does not have Lithuania in it. It's Latvia and a bit of Estonia, and we know it's not Estonia. So I'm happy to do Latvia at this point. Kat's saying Latvia send, and now we know, yep, the G is also in Latvian. Interesting. What good notes. Very, very good notes to keep going forward. I should have like an AI watch the streams and like make notes for us going forward, so we can just put it in the Discord and at the end be like, this is what we learned this week. This G exists in Latvian and Lithuanian. Could also exist other places. But I'm not seeing any objections, so let's do it. Awesome. Yep, Latvia. 164. Europe! Whoa! Iltard saying AI plays GeoGuessr could make for a good video series. That'd be cool. I don't know what it would do though. I don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know how to make AI play it. Okay, what's up here? I do want to talk about the upcoming streams, but I want to wait till we have one that we're struggling on so that I have room to kind of monologue for a bit. Okay, there was an AI plays Pokemon. I don't think I have access to the AIs that are playing Pokemon, if I'm honest. Ewannnawe. We could be in the Baltics again. Yep, cats are getting many Europe this time. No South America yet. It's crazy. No Americas, period. Okay, it's very flat. Cloudy. Ill-tired asking if we can turn around and see the back of the sign. Yes. Was it this far out? Where was the... Oh, there it is. Oh, yes, there's a big thing on the back of it. Ramigala is in 8 kilometers. Not helpful. Gotcha, ill-tired. Maybe street leaving Polish sign. Nope, unfortunately not. Christopher likes saying we need to convince Rainbolt or Zigzag to join the stream. That'd be cool. Yeah, we get Rainbolt, Zigzag, and Drew all on at the same time. Clash of Titans. Freezite saying, yeah, no Uruguay either. It's an absolute shame. So sad. Katz is saying, yeah, you think the U is Baltic. I also think the U is Baltic. Yeah, ill-tired saying, not sure if that's the same sign. Usually it's a picture of a city. I don't think it's the same sign either. Because it's that little white background, black silhouette of a village. Not getting much here. Oh, here we go. This guy's blocking some of it, and it's actually not super helpful. Because all we can make out is this word. And that word is not giving us much. Katz is saying, you watched a Zigzag video this week. It's amazing. He already knows where he is in seconds. Yeah, that's crazy. Some of the people that do this, like, full time are insane. I saw a Rainbolt video yesterday and was just blown away. It's pretty crazy. Not getting much. But Lithuanian flag, Lithuanian web address. I think we're good. I think we're in Lithuania. Yep, Cat's saying now we're in Lithuania. Christopher likes saying the GeoGuessr World Cup is coming soon. You think? How does qualifying for that work? Like, how do they decide who's in it? Not that I would try to... I'd maybe do it for, like try to do the qualifying as a fun activity, but I'm not deluded enough to think could qualify. Yeah. All right, now we're in Lithuania. Let's do it. Freezite saying top 10 GeoGuessr players and Drew have never gone on a date with a real girl. Sad. That's really funny. I have to take a second to just take a picture of that. Because that's too funny. Yeah, Sammy Marco said he. Everyone seems to be saying looks like UK. Yeah, I would agree, except the car's on the wrong side of the road, so probably Netherlands. That's always what it ends up being when you think it's the UK and then it's the other side. Yeah, Cat saying not UK as right side driving. Megalen, Bovlingen, here's... Yeah, that's Dutch. That is Dutch. Drew is saying, I will come to Ewan's house and call a real girl that I've gone on a date with right now. Oh man, the construction sign's gone. That was going to have a web address on it. Oh yeah, .be. So yeah, Cat's very good point. Netherlands, but could also be Belgium. Yeah, .be. Look at that. Sammy Marcos saying, oh, Belgium. Yeah, not enough bike lanes. lacking. Clearly. Yeah, Cat is saying Belgium send. Iltired saying wait. Yeah, .be. Anyone object to Belgium? Iltired saying waiting for Drew to come to Ewan's house during a stream dressed as Lukashenko. We're probably not too far from that moment. If I'm being honest, that would probably near future. All right. Any objections to Belgium? Yeah, Cat saying you definitely want to see that, like a special event. Comrade Drushenko. All right. Any objections to? I think we're all good. I think I already said it. Let's do it. Awesome. Belgium 166. Yeah, Freeze saying Lil Shenko gonna roll up on Ewan with his gardening tools. Ah, yes, the classic Belarusian weapon. And Bulgarian flag with EU flag right here. Semi Marco asking, does Drew live in Tampa? Drew saying Tampa adjacent, yeah. Drew is, I don't think Semi Marco, I've explained it, the rest of the chat, most of the chat is aware that Drew is someone I know IRL. So he likes to drop in and meme sometimes. He's been here pretty often recently. Bro's become like an every stream viewer. Oh, gardening tool. Gotcha. That makes sense. Ill-tired saying planted your fall radishes, pea, beets, so you have the tools right there. You go. See? Apparently we weren't talking about actual gardening tools. It was did not put two and two together there, but does anyone object to Bulgaria? I mean, we pretty much, it's Bulgaria. There's Cyrillic, there's a Bulgarian flag. These are some Bulgarians. Probably, at least. This is probably also Bulgarian right here. Yeah, Tired saying OMG totally did not make the connection. No, neither did I. Yeah, it says, looks like Bulgaria. No objections to the Great Bulgarian Republic. I don't think that's the actual name, but I'm not going to read that truck. I know there's stuff on the truck, but I'm not going to read it because trucks move. What are we looking at? Stuff. We got, yep, Ill-Tired. We got some Cyrillic. Lots of Cyrillic. 1882. Anything happened in 1882 in Bulgaria? I don't know, but I think maybe 20 years after Crimean War. Not that Crimea is in Bulgaria, but got a neighborhood. I'm tired of saying Central Market. Okay. Solid. This definitely isn't the way we want to go. This way? Nope. Christopher, like, you know, when you get random texts from people assuming they're talking to someone else. Yeah, those are fun. And sometimes it's like, sometimes it's the scammers doing like, oh, hello, so-and-so, it's been so long. And it's like, nah, we're not doing this. All right, Katz is saying I think we can send Bulgaria. I'm game to send Bulgaria, so let's send Bulgaria. Love it. Awesome. 167. We're killing it. All right, countryside in Europe again. Let's go. Woo! Katz is saying you got many scam calls last week. One of them has a star emoji at the end. That's crazy. Is that like a... I'm assuming that's a WhatsApp call, right? That's wild. Ill-Tired saying get text for her nonstop with the election. Yeah. That's it's annoying. I feel like I always get the polling ones, the like, let us know what you're thinking. It's like, no, leave me alone. I don't want to. Don't make me think this building's falling apart. Okay, Cat's Gotcha texts with the star emoji at the end. It's obscure. Christopher likes, and sometimes they're not actually scammers, just type one digit off. Yeah, I've gotten I feel like once in a blue moon I get that. What language is this? Looking Eastern European again. Could be Czech or Slovakian. Eltired saying, used to get them all the time when you lived in North Carolina. Now you're in a swing New York congressional district and get them all the time. Yep. I feel you. Milojovesi. That sounds Croatian. We probably shouldn't leave Milivojevski. So who knows when the next town is, but I fear there's not much in Milivojevski. Yeah, there's not. Okay. We gotta move to the next town then. Alright, while we're doing that, I'll do the little monologue I've been waiting to do that I've mentioned a bit ago. Right. So, as you're all aware, next weekend's stream, and this is all up to date in the Discord, that is the source of truth on this. Iltard said, "Oh no, Balkans, let's take this slow and cautious." Yes, this is, as you're saying, our GeoGuessr powder keg. We gotta be careful. Nothing stupid here. We gotta be careful. Freezite saying this town looks like an Afghanistan village bombed out and depleted. It did not look great. It didn't look great. That one house in particular. But yeah, as I was saying, so in the Discord, there's obviously, I've mentioned this before, there's the event schedule. That's kind of update. I update that, like, if anything comes up in my life and I have to reschedule a stream, I update it in there so that if you're not in the stream when I say, like, hey, this one is canceled, or this one's moved today, or this blah, 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 if you're not in at that moment, you don't miss it and you don't find out. Here we go. Dobrodisli. Welcome, Willkommen, benvenuti. Brestovac? Tisina Brestovac. Seems Croatian. But anyway. So if you were to go into the Discord, you can see the schedule, and next week's is canceled because, of course, I was supposed to be flying to Rwanda. Now I just have something else, and it's staying canceled. And then the week after that is moved to the day after Labor Day. Is that right? Yes. And then the one after that had to get moved to Monday. And that's a lot to just, like, boom, boom, boom. So it's in there, one source of truth, and it's inconvenient for 3 weeks in a row to be at a different time. So I think, and largely spitballing here at this stage, I'll solidify things in the coming week or so if people think Slobostina Brestovac .dk DK DK Denmark. That's confusing. But anyway, just finishing off, so like cherry on top of this, because we have 3 weeks of kind of streams at awkward times or canceled, what I want to do on the 4th week is a mega stream. So that weekend, instead of 2 hours on Sunday night, maybe it's a 12-hour mega run, something like that, something cool, something like endurance GeoGuessr, to just kind of make up for the the chaotic rescheduled streams. This would, of course, then have to be rescheduled if it's 12 hours long. But you get the idea. That's kind of a thought I'm having. I think that'd be a cool idea. And Freezite is kind of reading my mind a little there. I would have to talk to Drew, but I think it'd be cool to have him on as a special guest at some point during this 12-hour special. So, something to think about if you all think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be a cool way to just kind of... It'd be like a cool, change of pace. I think it'd be fun. But now it's time to catch up on the chat. So yeah, Iltired's saying quadlingual. So potentially an area with a lot of tourists. Yeah, Freezite's saying guessing Croatia or Montenegro. Simi Marco's saying, yeah, September 15th is the next normal Sunday from the events. Thank you for pointing that out, because it is, December. It would be the weekend of September 15th. I forgot to mention which weekend that is. So thank you, Simi Marco, for pointing out the day. Iltired's saying it's all good, that's why I use Google Calendar, and if you need assistance with learning Google Suite, I'll let you know. Thank you. If things get complicated enough in the future, I'll definitely do that. I feel like it's simple enough now that I can just use the events thing in Discord. Okay, everyone's saying Denmark, that's not Denmark, maybe Denmark sponsored, could be. It just definitely isn't Denmark. Christopher likes saying Serbia, maybe. We haven't seen any Cyrillic, though. That's what I'm concerned about. Or Orzjava. That's what makes me think it's Croatian. Semi Marco's saying 12 hours with like a shocked face, or maybe not a shocked face, like a distressed face. Yes, 12 hours. It's crazy. Iltired's saying you don't know if you have enough wine in the cellar for that, but OMG, yes, Iltired's gonna be woozy by the end of it. And yeah, Freezite saying special guest Drew. Yeah, Sammy Marco saying Drew should pull up. Lil Shenko in the house. He can rap his way out of the mean Gomel ghetto. Yeah, what's it? Cat saying 12-hour stream is a good idea. If it's Sunday, you should be there the entire day. Love that. Hope to see you there. I think do it this Sunday. Maybe like a 24-hour one in the future, but we'll start with 12 and do it on the Sunday, and it'll end at 10 like this one normally does, but it just starts 12 hours before 10 instead of 2 hours before 10. So I think that'd be a cool idea. Sammy Marco saying do a Belarus only map with Drew. I like that. And also, yeah, with it being a 12, I don't think we'll do streaks for the entire 12 hours. We'll do other random maps. So if people have maps that they want us to do, for us all to like hop on and do during these 12 hours, definitely throw them in the Discord. Say like, play this one. I think that'd be super fun. Christopher likes saying we could do Zoom calls on stream for that, putting a face to everyone. That would be a really cool idea. I think we could do that. I think we do that as a separate special event. I think we do that soon as well, but I think we do that separately so that it's not. I think we could do like a Discord event. Sorry, I realize I know we're doing the thing where the conversation is, and it's like kind of forget we're playing GeoGuessr. But yeah, I think a Discord event could be a really good idea. Just we wouldn't do it with the stream that way because it's kind of hard to stream that and like keep the audience who maybe doesn't want to be on the Zoom involved. So I think Discord event, yes, definitely very near future. Let's definitely do that. Okay. The stream's catching up with the chat. I'll leave it on the cities in case this is meaning anything to anyone. Yeah, Freezite saying if it's on a Sunday you can hang for most of the day. Sammy Marco saying 24 hours, you're a mad lad. Kat's is saying you're free on September 15th. You do one where you have to name the city from the sat map, no moving. Oh, I've seen those on those would be cool. I think that'd be cool. I think we can do like a whole bunch of stuff in this 12-hour stuff. We can do like it's like the Worldle. I think that's a thing. I think we spend time gathering stuff for the stream, like cool things we can do outside of just streaks, because we're, as I said, we're not going to do streaks for 12 hours. The streak would die. We get to a point where we're just like, falling asleep. Yeah, Sammy Marco saying make sure to ping everyone for that, because you forget. 100% will do. Park Papook. Yep. None of this means anything to me. Iltard saying leaning Croatia just by vibes, but need to get more data. Yep, exactly. I'm leaning Croatia simply off the language. I feel like this could be near the Serbian border or the Slovenian border, but I don't know. Christopher likes saying one time you flirted with a 12-hour stream, only made it 6 hours. Oh, a 24-hour stream. Watching or running the stream. Running a stream, leaning Croatia. Okay. Christopher, like, you stream then? That's cool. That's, yeah, still stuff. The longest I've ever streamed was 20 hours, and it was a bet with Drew, actually. I think he paid me $400. It was a thing. I had to watch like one of those 10-hour videos on YouTube, but it was like a 3-second clip on repeat for 10 hours. And then once the 10 hours were up, I had to rewind it. So yeah, that was funny. Okay, you did it one time. That's cool. Is there any, are they up anywhere that we could find them, or you could throw them in the Discord? We got signs, we got signs, we got signs. Nope, not helpful. Still not helpful. Cats is saying you watched someone try to do a 24-hour stream too. You slept in the middle of it. That's fair. I mean, you can sleep all you want during the stream. It's the streamer that's gotta be up and about. Yeah, Sammy Marco saying, yeah, $400 worth it as long as you could talk to chat. Well, the thing is, it was years before I had the YouTube channel, so it was just, I think I maxed out at like 5 viewers who were all people that I knew, and I think they had it on the, I wasn't working that day, but they put it up on a computer at work so people could watch it. And it was just all people I knew, and then they all went to bed at normal times, and so from like midnight to 6 I was alone, which was just terrible. Yeah, Freezite saying maybe Sam could get his famous buddies to come in and hype up the stream. Christopher like saying, okay, you doubt the streams are still up. Gotcha. Still just small town. Nothing super helpful. Freezite saying classy whale or miles. Doesn't hurt to ask. And okay, cats, when you're doing a 24-hour stream, remember to split the stream every 12 hours or it will not save. I did not know that. Thanks for the advice. Yeah, Freezite saying think big guys. I can't read this. I don't know what this is. Eltard saying the symbol on the Z. What language is that? No idea. We are really at like, this is such a roadblock. Okay, Cats is saying that means chapel. Sam Marco says the church is Croatian vibes. Christopher likes saying like most of your videos on YouTube are sports history related. Didn't know you posted. Definitely check it out. Mili Pekari. Let me see if it's a Catholic church. I cannot tell. That's the little things at the end. That's Catholic, I believe. I'm not super familiar with it, churches. I don't know which, but like, I couldn't tell you if that I mean, maybe that's, I don't know. I obviously know the important things, but the little things at the ends, not 100% sure on. Gotcha, Sammy Marco. Discord you could advertise in. Freezite saying, gotcha, got some time. Let's keep on moving. Oglassi. Plocha. I think this is Croatia. I definitely think this is Croatia. Could it be Slovenia? We need more clues. Is that a flag? No way. No way. Croatian flag. Salvation. Cats is saying Croatia send. Love it. I'll let other people chime in real quick. Does anyone object to Croatia while I take a sip of water? Very good water. Very good water. All right. Everyone seems to be on the same page. Christopher likes us probably closer to Hungary than we are Serbia. Either way. Yeah. Croatia. Yeah, I'll tired a big gulp from 7-Eleven. Big gulp from... Oh, yeah. I'm processing words. Yeah, it's one of the, like... Oh, great. It's one of the, like, souvenir sport cups. That's why it's huge. Cats is saying still no Americas today. However, this could be Atacama. Sammy Marco, yeah, child size. This is the child size version. It's my head. Yeah, Cats is saying this might be South America. Oh, and I don't know if people saw in the Discord during the week, but apparently, Cats, there was an Aurora Borealis by you in Canada. Like, is that just like your message in the Discord? It said there was an alert, and you went outside and there was an Aurora Borealis. Because that's crazy. I saw that. I was like, okay, I gotta bring this up. It's not South America. It's Africa. The stop sign's on the left side. It's left-hand drive. Sammy Marco saying, oh my, it's basically Mars, basically. Il Tired saying, thankfully not the ball. Yeah, thankfully not Eastern Europe for once today. W Dig joining the chat, saying you're late, but you're here. All good, glad to see you here. Welcome in. We are somewhere in the world. No Niput. Could that be Afrikaans? I don't... The first... So before the put, it sounds Afrikaans. I don't know if the put is Afrikaans. Cat's saying, yet there was an Aurora Borealis this past week. It even reached Europe, like Scotland, the next day. That's crazy. That's awesome. Christopher likes saying you got a brain freeze from a frozen drink at QT the other day. Had a big cup. Brain freezes are so terrible. I know that's like a 4-year-old's level of like observation, but just awful. Il Tired saying we're at a solar max right now. Cycle every 11 years. You've gotten to view it over Lake Ontario occasionally. That is south. That is southern. Wow. Freezite saying Botswana, which I like. Il Tired just threw me off with the IT joke. I was like, what do you mean no input? Yeah, W Dig saying could be Botswana. Il Tired saying no input. Check your HDMI table. Cable, not table. That's not what that, yeah. And yeah, since sorry, horrible IT joke. I would have been so confused had I not seen the parentheses under it. Like if I'd seen that right as you sent it, I would have been incredibly confused. Yeah, Il Tired saying South Africa. I'm gonna do zoom Yeah, Sammy Marco saying first world problem, though, exactly. Cat's saying you might walk to 7-Eleven, get a big cup and ice cream after this stream. Begging for the brain freeze. Begging for it. Freezite saying nie could mean never, as it does in German, but you don't speak much Dutch. Okay, here we go. Yeah, left-hand drive. Yeah, Christopher likes saying you think this is South Africa. Iltard saying the town name was Noinput. Yeah, I think Christopher, like, I want to agree with that. You sensing that we're near a border, because I see where people are getting Botswana from, and I see South Africa as well. So let's do some quick looking. Yeah, we've got some Afrikaans names up here along the border. This might be too green. Yeah, that's too green. Yeah, Katz is saying leaning towards South Africa. Botswana sand is whiter. There it is. No Niput. Right there. South Africa. Any objections to that? And yet, Christopher likes saying west. It was, in fact, west of where we were. W. Dig saying nice. Cat saying sends out there. South Africa. Let's do it. Love it. 169. It's never like what like it's just rural all day, just rural nowhere. Yeah, Freezite and Semi Marco saying South Africa. Semi Marco, you're saying South Africa for this current one? Oh boy. Oh, we're going. Oh no, we're not going off road. Oh, but we're out of coverage. Watch us have like 10 yards of coverage on the other side. Yes, Semi Marco, that is a very good point. Most of the world is rural, middle of nowhere. That, yes. I'm still allowed to be mad about it. Katz is saying South Africa, country code of South Africa. Do you see a country code somewhere? Freezite is saying this looks like Mexico. I can kind of see it. Christopher likes saying NBC earthquake scientists are learning warning signs of the big one. What's the big one in the earthquake world? Is that, oh, San Andreas? Yikes. Semi Marco is asking the right questions. Where's the sun? Sun is to the south, which means this is northern hemisphere. This could, in fact, be Mexico, like Freezite is saying. Iltard saying odd vibes. Is it right-hand drive because they seem leaning toward the right? Unless we're going backwards, then left. So this, is that a mirror? Yeah, because that's the bed of the truck. I can't tell, honestly. Whoa! That's cool. Katz is saying we're finally in the Americas, question mark. Potentially. Let's see where this plane goes. That's so cool. Yo, look at the plane, that's so cool. I will just remind I said this a couple weeks ago, if we ever spawn on a plane, I'm freaking out. Like, I'm gonna be mad. It says save the elephants, which means we're probably in Africa and not Mexico. So I don't know why the sun's right there. Yep. Everyone's having the same moment. Yep. Cool. Yeah, Cat saying there's a plane. Freezite saying cartel plane. Let's go for the airport. Ooh, that's a good idea. Let's go for the airport. Dropping his bags. Elephants. Yep. Save the. Yep. Everyone's. Yeah. Cats and Freezite are saying Kenya then. Yeah. It almost has to be at that point. Or no, it doesn't. But it's in English. I was gonna say maybe Senegal, maybe Nigeria. Nigeria could be, but it would be more East African. Yeah, Christopher, like, I agree. We'll hold off. Oh boy. Freezite saying planes move people. Yes, but it's not the same thing as the big trucks that move things. Like this plane is like supposed to be here, and it's not going many other places. I don't think like that plane's not doing a passenger service to Rome after this. Oh. I will still freak out if we ever spotted the plane. I will actually freak out. Keep moving. Yeah, the plane gave us a crazy clue. Very good point, Christopher. Like, oh, animal. Go back. Go. Bleh. Oh, okay, it's right there. Don't know what that kind of animal is. It looks African. Ugh. Freezite saying, yes, elephants need their cocaine too. Don't discriminate. I think there aren't many elephants in Mexico, where we thought this was. Eltard saying, not that we can search, but there are places you can look up that tail number and find info depending on how old the footage is. That's a good point. That would be helpful. Oh, whoa, what? Okay, so two things. A, whoa. B, uh-oh. Because there's only so much coverage. We ran out of footage going one way, right? No, don't do that. If we're going now this way and a plane is landing next to the Google car, I'm inclined to believe the Google coverage is about to end because they were probably just recording for this event. So we might have to be forced to make a decision soon. Freezite saying gazelle. Yeah, Cat saying. So it's the runway. Here. We can get a better look at the plane. This is crazy. SaveTheElephants.org. 5YSTE. Yeah, Sammy Marco saying this is a cool map. It's very cool. I mean, that's awesome. That freaked me out. Freezite saying only question would be if Tanzania has coverage. So Tanzania doesn't have like official coverage, but this might be a tracker. There's a very real chance this is a tracker, which means normal, like, oh, these are the countries that have coverage, and like we can't, like, that doesn't apply. It's chaos now. Oh. Yep. Very funny W dig with the thumbs up. That's not doing it. There it is. Yeah. Okay, good point, Cats. Tanzania is below the equator. No, if we get on the plane. Freezite saying we're getting on the plane. Iltired is saying we're getting on the plane. If we get on the plane, I will freak out. Okay, it ends. The coverage ends, so we're... Yeah. Yikes. Well, that sure is crazy. And it is 9:59, so this is how we're going to end the week. Is a plane landing next to us. Somewhere in the northern hemisphere. And there's English on the plane. Freezite saying it has to be Kenya. Christopher Like is saying Save the Elephants is headquartered in Kenya. Cat's singing towards Kenya too. Do we want to do like we did last week and say Kenya to end the week, or do we wait? Sammy Marco saying could be India. W Dig saying Kenya's your guess. Sammy Marco saying I guess Kenya. Do we do Kenya then? Any objections? I'm not going to pre-click. Christopher Like saying wait. Oh. W Dig saying is Uganda possible though? Potentially. If it's Trekker, then it is possible. Sammy Marco saying Kenya, all caps. Freezite saying we ain't waiting Kenya for the win. Iltired saying not sure, India too flat. Let's do a poll. Let's do send Kenya question mark. Start poll. And it is now 10 p.m. Eastern. So this will be it for the stream. We can wait until next week to try to figure this out. But so a no vote is wait till next week and try to figure it out. See if there's anything else we can get, though we have seen the entire coverage that we get here. Yes is send Kenya now. And it looks like it's been at 88% for a bit now. All right. YOLO. Yeah. Awesome. Love it. Kenya to end the week 2 weeks in a row. Absolutely love it. We made it to 170. Last week we ended at 150. We're doing great. Another week alive. And just again a reminder, because I was about to say next week we could maybe hit 200. Next week's stream is canceled. It was, originally canceled due to Rwanda, but now it's staying canceled for other reasons. And yeah, everyone's saying woo, yes, we made it. Iltired saying planes, boats, we got this. Land, sea, air, you can't stop us. Semi Marco saying good night, y'all. Cat saying, yeah, position of the sun definitely saved us. I think we would have gone South Africa otherwise. So yeah, shout out to Semi Marco for pointing out we need to look at the sun. But yeah, all right, good night, everyone. I will not see you next week. I will see you in 2 weeks' time on the Tuesday after Labor Day. I believe that's September 3rd. I will see you September 3rd at the usual time. And that's it for tonight.